good. All right, so this is the record. All right, this is called Saviors, and I'm excited. I get stoked every time they put a record out. It like makes me think of being a kid again. I don't know. It's just fun for me, whether the record's good or great or not. There's, like I said, they always turn on the hype machine. They're doing a bunch of like secret pop-up shows, or like they start doing tours again. Like, I don't know, just something that takes me back to being 13 years old, you know? Warner Brothers freaks out whenever I try to make a video about Green Day. So they always like block the video and shit. It's crazy. So it's going to be like, I'll probably have some stupid music playing over top of the clips. So the American Dream's killing me. This one grew on me, has grown on me a lot. All the singles so far have grown on me a lot. So when I first saw it, I wasn't huge on it, but I really started to appreciate it. So let's go ahead and shake it out now, huh? It's a good way to start the record. The guitars and everything just sounds so good on this, man. Chris Lord-Alge is such a great mixing engineer. Oh, that's sick. That one's really grown on me, and everything just sounds, Billy's voice, like the guitars, the drums, everything just sounds so good. And obviously it's a take on just the state of things today for a lot of people. You know, you just can't afford to do shit anymore. You know, so like the American dream is killing me. It's like trying to live up to the American dream. It's like making people stressed out and shit. So I totally feel this song, man. All right, so let's go to the next one. We got Look Ma, No Brains. I really like this one too. This one's great. Another, just a straightforward punk rock song that was like, I don't know, I just really like that one. He says, I'm with Stupid and I'm all by myself. I love that line. It reminds me of like a Billy Idol song from the 80s, you know. I dig it a lot. But yeah, I really like that one. That one's that nice straightforward, like 4 on the floor type of beat. And just a good, I don't know, just a fun punk rock song. I can see that being a lot of fun at the shows, you know? All right, let's see. Next, we got Bobby Socks. And the video for this is very cool, guys. Just a backyard party style. I love it. I believe it's based off of a VHS recording of them in some backyard in California, you know, 30 years ago. So they sort of try to recreate that. It just looks awesome. So let's check it out. This one hits hard, bro. That one gave me chills like the entire time. Like that one, that's just a wholesome rock song right there. Just a wholesome rock song about love and just being together. And like the video is perfect for it. Like a backyard party, everyone's having a great time. People are making out, like doing tattoos, like hanging out with their dog. It's just a wholesome video. Everything, it works perfect. It's so good, man. It's gonna be a big song for those guys. Yo, what's up, Crystal? Thank you so much for the gifted. All right, let's keep moving, man. I'm loving this so far. One-Eyed Bastard. This is one of the other singles I did hear, but yeah, the riff is very, very pinkish, right? But look, man, at this point, everything is derivative. We've done everything. We've done it all. All the songs have been written. All the notes have been played. All the melodies have been sung. We're doing our best to just make cool songs. And some of the shit's gonna sound like something else you heard. You know, it just is what it is. I don't blame anybody. That whole Ed Sheeran thing, I mean, come on. It's just like, it's silliness. So we're going to get back to this. I think this is cool. Thank you, baby. It's my wife. She made me coffee. Can we talk about how much this is going to be like a big crowd, like stadium song? Like they're going to play this summer. I know it. And the entire place is going to sing this shit. It gives me chills thinking about it. Hey. Just a fucking, and the chorus is very catchy. Just a ripping rock tune. That's it, man. And so sing-songy. I love it. Woo! I mean, that's just a ripper, man. That's just a ripper. Look, I'm a Billy Joe stan, okay? I just stand for Billy Joe Armstrong. And anything he does is fucking awesome to me. I don't know. They seem like the coolest dudes ever. I met them 20 years ago on Halloween at a DC show. It was at a radio station thing before the show. They're very nice. There was a lot of people there, but they made time and it was cool. I gave Billy Joe a bag of Ballyhoo stuff. It was like a CD, koozie, Trey Cole used the koozie in his Coors Light beer he's drinking. There was a Ballyhoo shirt and some stickers. And it was like in a Walmart bag. And I just handed it to Billy. And he goes, what's this? And he opens it, looks down. I'm like, oh, it's just my band. It's my band shirt and our CD. It's no big deal. It's a beer koozie in there, you know. And Trey's like, beer koozie. And he reaches in, grabs a koozie and puts his beer in it. And Billy's like, oh, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. He was like, very cool. Mike was cool. I mean, they were just fucking cool, man. And I was like, Billy, are you still, you remember that time when you like pulled that kid on stage to play guitar? Are you still doing that? Are you still doing that? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be in the pit. I got pit tickets, and I would love to play guitar with you. I would love it. I would love to come on the stage and play guitar with you. And he's like, if you make it down there and I see you, I will pull you up. I was like, okay, thanks, Billy. You saved my life, Billy. You saved my life. That's exactly what I said to him. I said, you saved my life. He's like, thanks, man. I was over the moon, dude. I was fucking, what do you say to the guy, to the band that like made you, you know? Like we all have that band. There's that artist that like is a big part of your life. It's a big part of your makeup, you know? And Green Day they weren't the catalyst. It was, when I was a kid, it was like Motley Crue and all. They made me want to start a band, but Green Day's the one that made me go, okay, we're doing this shit, you know? And it was just, so for me, it's like, you know, it's meeting them. It's like, what do you say? You know, I knew I only had like 30 seconds, you know? And so I was like, what do you say to that person? Freaked out, lost my shit. And at the time it was awesome. I don't know. But anyway, they were like super cool. And I've heard nothing but good things about those guys, you know, anytime someone meets them or anything like that, like just seem like, you know, chill dudes. So anyway, all right, let's go. This one's a dilemma. This one's a good one about sobriety and dealing with sobriety. This is gonna be me in July. I don't wanna be Dude, the Christmas tree is like the most random thing in this video. That's fucking funny. Knocking on the Christmas tree. Was he drinking in this video? I don't know. Because he's been sober now for a little bit. He was sober for 5 years, he said, and then after that whole iHeartRadio thing, he got sober, and then he started drinking some beers again, and he said it was fine for a little bit, and then it just turned crazy again. He couldn't turn it off, so now I think he's off it again. He says he has a bunch of like sober friends that he goes out with now to bars and stuff, and they go do fun shit, you know, being sober. So I think that's really cool, you know. But yeah, he sounds great, man. He's like 51, I think, and he still looks great, and he sounds great. And I've seen him play this song on a couple things. He did it on Howard Stern. He did it on a couple other things. And he just sounds great, you know? That song was awesome. That's just a ripper for sure. So 1981, I've heard clips of this, and this is probably like one of my favorites from the record. It's just so fun. It reminds me like kind of like an 80s punk rock song. But I told you, man, I'm a Billy Joe stan, bro. That's just what I do. That's my dude. That one's just fun, dude. Just a fun song. It's a good fucking punk rock, straightforward, just no bullshit, man. They just rip the whole entire time. That's what's up. That's like, I don't know. That's just the Green Day shit that I love. Just the rippers, you know, straightforward. Just so good, man. Power ballad. All right, this one gets my 80s metal kid thing going. Huge fan of Motley Crue, Poison, and Def Leppard, and Rat, and like all those bands back in the late 80s. I like that one. I thought that was great. It felt like kind of a new sound for them a little bit. Maybe sort of 21 Guns might be sort of like they could maybe fit together. I don't know. I really like that. It was like a feel good kind of just rock song. Okay, so I got to admit something. I mean, this is just a perfect example of like, you know, time. There's a time and place. So like that listening party last Saturday was really cool, and you know, it was like cool to be there and get to hear the record and stuff. You can't really fully immerse yourself. You know, you can't really listen to the music. It's just you're kind of in this space with other people, and there's chatter, and you know, you're looking at the art and all that stuff. Like, and so I didn't really get to feel this one that much, but I really like this. I actually really like this now. I thought it was cool. I love that big finish at the end, just like picking it up on just keeping that note. I don't know. This is a cool punk rock song. Corvette Summer. This one's got fucking cowbell in it, okay? So that immediately pulled me in, okay? Let's go. I got a fever. Hit me with power chords before you lay me dead. I love that. That's a fucking good line. That's gangster right there. Jennifer, that's what I'm saying. 1987, Firebird, cut off jean shorts. That's exactly what this is. Fucking mullet, pit vipers. Your 7-year-old said to turn it down. Tell your 7-year-old to go do homework somewhere else. How about that? How about that? I like that one. Corvette Summer. It was cool. It's a fun one. It's a wholesome rock song. It kind of takes you back a little bit, and that's cool for me. I love anytime I listen to any sort of like 80s glam stuff. Like I think of my parents and just, you know, the 80s, you know, it's very nostalgic for me. So this takes me back. So I appreciate this one. Suzie Chapstick. I don't know what it is, man. These songs are like hitting me in some type of way today. Man, I didn't want that one to end. That was so pretty. Man. That was just emotional. I'm gonna fucking be listening to this record today. That was good. I love the chord progression. That's absolutely a chord progression that I would use. I love that chord progression. There's a lot you can do with it melodically, and Billy definitely explored the space on that one. Honestly, like I was worried that I was gonna like not like the record that much because, as I said last weekend, I was like, we went to the listening party and it was great. It was cool, you know. But like I was listening, I was kind of like, all right. These are okay, you know, some of these there's a couple that was like kind of meh, you know, but now being able to take the time and listen to it in my headphones and just sit here with it, I don't know, it's just something different about it. And that one in particular, I remember that one. I remember that, I remember that and how cool that was, but man, this is one of my favorites. Plowing ahead, as they say. All right, guys, listen. This next song is called Strange. Ho! Let's fucking go. Thank you very much for that. The song's called Strange Days Are Here to Stay. There's a lot of themes about how fucked up the world is now and how weird America is these days. And everybody's going through hard times and all the weird social media and like propaganda and all kinds of weird ass shit. You're not sorry, I know it. Anyway, this song's about that stuff. The first line, guys, you're gonna hear my band's name, okay? So just listen. We're gonna listen. Me and Danielle were at the fucking listening party last weekend. We're reading the lyrics. The song comes up, and it happens with. He just said. Very dust and Ballyhoo. Everyone is racist, and the Uber's running late. I mean, I like that one. I liked it. Strange Days Are Here to Stay. I remember kind of being like, all right, whatever. I mean, the band name thing was cool. Hell yeah, dude. I gotta send this shit to my guys. Be like, guys, listen to this shit. All right, let's go. Let's keep going here. All right, this song is called Living in the 20s. So it's another existential crisis song about how fucked up things are. His guitars rip on this album, by the way. Yeah, the lyrics are fire for sure. He's got bars on this one. Damn, dude. This is one that I remember like not really feeling again last weekend at the listening party. And I mean, it just fucking rips when you put the headphones on. And it's just like, and you listen to the lyrics, you know? It's not like my favorite from the record so far, but like I think it's a good, just mid-tempo, like punk rock song, you know? Just, he's just like, what the fuck is going on? You know? So I don't know. I love that. Living in the 20s. He just sounds great. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. He just fucking, I can't believe how much the guitars rip on this record so far. Go back to Uno Dos Tre. They kind of went for like a power pop kind of cleaner sound, like cleaner, like lighter distortion on the guitars, and like it just didn't hit as hard, you know? I think they're making up for that. Like everything's fucking huge on this album. The guitars are ripping, the drums are big. Every time there's a pause and Trey hits that floor tom, it just rings out. Like it's such a rock album. I don't know, it's just so sick. Father to a Son. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a good ballad, good rock ballad for sure. I feel the intent there. I love the string arrangement. Sounds awesome. The guitars rip. Green Day, Rob Cavallo as producer, and Chris Lord-Alge as mixing engineer is just like the trifecta right there. All this aside, I know, as I said, I'm a Billy Joe stan, but like Green Day is one of the funnest live bands I've ever seen live. They're like one of the funnest bands ever. So you're gonna have a great time. Even if like you've never been to a show, you've definitely heard the songs over the years. It's just a fun show. They're very entertaining, and they just know how to put on a good fucking rock show. Anybody that's going to those shows, I'm stoked for you. All right, we got 2 songs left on this record. Savior is the title track. Okay. So the album Saviors title track. It's a good, really well put together. Guitars, everything rips on it. It's a good, straightforward rock song, but it's something that I probably end up like skipping most of the time. There's another one on Nimrod that like I usually skip. The one with the harmonica on it, Walking Alone. It's cool. It's a good song, but it's just I usually skip over it. So this is one of those skippers. It was cool, but the other ones are just so rad. So we got one more, Fancy Sauce, and I love the title. I love the title. You can tell. I know these guys are like fans of comedy. They love the Will Ferrell stuff. They love like all those movies. Like last track on the record. Man, you know how you don't want something to end. That's what I'm feeling. Like, oh man, I didn't want that to end. That was cool. Good way to end the record. I fucking love Green Day, dude. I just love Green Day. Solid record, man. It's such a breath of fresh air after the father of all motherfuckers. Like, that was an interesting record. This one just is a return to form, and it just feels like a good Green Day record. So stoked for these guys, and I'm so happy they're still doing it, and they make me feel like a kid again every fucking time. So Green Day, I love you guys. Billy Joe, give me a call sometime. I have so many questions. Those guys kill it, man. So fuck yeah, man. Thank you guys very much for tuning in and hanging out with me and listening to this record. That was a lot of fun to be able to immerse and get into it. You guys have a good day. Take care. Enjoy your snow day, East Coasters. All right, peace.